What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Gaming with the Bros podcast, episode 20. We
Episode
made
20. We hit double digits and then we hit it again with episode 20.
Another
Today,
milestone.
Yeah. Today's March 29th. It's been another crazy week.
Another crazy week of closures and all that good stuff. So,
it seems like the whole world is just silent.
Yeah.
Right
So
now.
Nick, I was not prepared for this episode at all. I'll type out my games, and luckily, you had sent me that link earlier, and I saw the news because I was like, I know some stuff happened this week, but I can't remember exactly what it was.
Well, not to jump ahead, but we got our wish. It just wasn't exactly. Yeah. It wasn't exactly what we wished for with the Nintendo Direct Mini.
Yeah, I mean, it was still a direct. It was still nice to see some stuff, but yeah, it wasn't quite what we wanted. But we'll get to that here shortly when we go over the news. But Nick, how was your quarantine week?
What
did I go for you?
It was as good as it can be. I'm getting more used to working from home, and I'm trying to get out as much as possible. I've been like going out and playing disc golf just by myself, just a few times over the past week. And this weekend, I actually fully moved out of my old apartment, so I have my podcast chair back.
Nice.
It feels good. It feels like I'm right back at home.
It feels right.
It feels so right. So I got that, and that was like a whole day's worth of work. You never realize how much you have to move until you actually do it.
Yeah.
Because I had like a lot of big furniture, and I had to rent a U-Haul van to get everything out. So that took like a whole day, and we had to go rent a storage unit to put a bunch of stuff in, like my bed and Christmas tree, entertainment center, random stuff like that.
Yeah.
We did that all on Saturday, and that was, man, so tiring. It was just so weird too, because like I haven't been in contact with a whole lot of people, like aside from like Alicia, because we live together.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was in contact with so many people on Saturday, even though it was only like 2.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this is way too much. Like I feel like I've just been going against everything we should have been doing for the past month.
Yeah, I mean, some of that stuff you've got to just get done.
Yeah, just gotta.
Yeah, as someone who's moved and helped people move a lot, moving is very strenuous, and yeah, you don't realize how much like crap you have until you start boxing it up and moving it, and you're like, why do I have this? And then
I threw so many things away.
Oh yeah,
like I can't. We just don't have any room for it here.
I think I like. I don't know how you are, Nick, but with like boxes and stuff, like video game boxes, like console boxes, like I love to keep those things. I don't know why. It's just, and it's not necessarily a collector mentality because I don't really collect much stuff. But when I used to get the Loot Crate thing a couple years ago, I would save all those boxes. So I had like 15 or 20 of those boxes in my game room, and then finally Brittany's like, we gotta get rid of these things. So I ended up throwing away my PS4 box and a couple other things. But
I think I've kept. They're all at our parents' house, but I've kept all the game system boxes. And then I have all my game cases here. They're just in a drawer.
Yep, mine are up in my other than I've got all my Xbox One and PS4 games in my game room, but all the older stuff is in the attic. So
gotcha. Yeah, I find myself just keeping random boxes that I really don't need to keep, like an external power source or like a memory card, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well,
power banks.
I'll point you up here real quick, but up here I've got all of my
just random stuff,
all my Apple stuff that I've gotten over the years. So
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I've got some of it's Brittany stuff, but I don't know, just display it off.
I need to throw away more boxes. I don't know why I feel the need to keep them. Like, oh, in case I need to return it for whatever reason.
Yeah,
just return it.
Because there's been a couple times where like I have like headphones and stuff. I mean, I don't use headphones anymore other than AirPods, but I usually just leave them in the boxes, and then if I ever need them, they're there and they're still like in their little case, but I don't ever need them.
Gotcha. Well, how's your week? Your week of quarantine?
It was going good. So Wednesday, so Monday everyone got their laptops in, but I didn't get the hard key. And for those that don't know who it is, it's like a little kind of looks like a little thumbstick drive, but you need that in order to log into your computer from home. It's just like an extra security measure. So mine didn't come, of course. I had to go in the office, and then it didn't come in on Tuesday, and then finally on Wednesday, I got my laptop. I've got all the stuff I needed, so I was able to start working from home on Thursday. And I'll tell you, it is amazing. Like just rolling out of bed, because I'm not the type of person that usually gets up like super early and works out. I know you do that, but I usually save it for like the end of the day. But yeah, just rolling out of bed, like using the bathroom, brushing your teeth, just go downstairs, get like a little, I usually eat an apple for breakfast, get an apple, grab a drink, and then just go downstairs.
So what time?
No commute. It's beautiful.
What time are you waking up?
7:45.
Nice.
So I'm getting about an extra like hour of sleep. So
I feel bad because sometimes I'll wake up at like 7 and do a
Yeah.
workout, and I'll still be late. like 9:05 when I log on. I'm like,
I've done that too. I literally woke up. I think on Friday I woke up at 8:00.
and so you're supposed to log on at 8, right?
That's like, yeah. I mean, that would be like my normal schedule, 8 to 5 or whatever.
Okay.
Now there's no way to really, because right now since we're not taking any phone calls or anything, we don't have to log into any sort of system. The only thing that we log into is Skype. If if anybody ever needs to message you, you can do that. But yeah, there's no really way to say, oh, well, no, he logged in 5 minutes past his like shift or whatever. It's just kind of cool. But because I mean, there's been times even at work where like I'll get there and I'll open up emails and start doing some stuff. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to log into like the computer system. So it shows in the system that I didn't log in until 8:20, but I was really there on time. But no one ever really gets on to you about that. My phone.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, it's been amazing working from home. Just I was messaging one of my buddies that I work with, and I was like, how's it going? Because he was kind of in a similar situation as I was with him waiting on his laptop and stuff. Mm-hmm. But he's like, dude, it's beautiful. He's like, no one's gonna want to come back to work after this.
Oh, no way. Yeah. People are gonna get really, really used to it.
Why? I just think that. So Kellen was my son was asking where I was, and so Brittany's got her phone up, and she's got the podcast playing, so he's watching us right now.
Oh my gosh,
what's up, buddy?
So cute.
So but yeah, the commute, no commute and stuff like that is awesome. But I just think like going forward, like I think it's really going to change a lot of jobs that you can realize that people can get, or at least more effective, if not the same amount of effectiveness than they do working from home.
Right.
I think a lot of jobs are going to realize that, and then kind of boost the morale of employees.
Yeah, at least giving them the option to work from home going forward, I think would be pretty beneficial for everybody. Because some people have really long commutes. Like I know people up in Virginia, up in DC, like some people are driving from an hour away or take an hour-long metro ride. Like that's time out of your day that you could just easily transition into working from home.
Yep.
And you would save an hour. You could use that an hour to do whatever you want. Like it would just make people happier, I think. But
I think so too. I mean, because my commute to work's 22 minutes, something like that. So but still, like especially like getting off, that 20 minutes, 23 minutes, 24 minutes, it feels like forever trying to get home.
Right.
So just being able to log off and walk right out the door at 5 and just, start doing yard work or, whatever. There's it's awesome. Like I'm truly loving it.
Mm-hmm. But then I guess there's the sense of isolation that you might feel if you're working from home full time.
Yeah, I mean,
It might be different for you since like you have a family and everything, but
yeah,
some people who live alone like might want to come into the office. I think that should be an option, you know.
definitely. And that's something that my job was kind of like they're people that are on like the emergency team or whatever. If like a snow day or something where people can't come in the office, they get deployed and they work from home. So we had that option, but there's just not. And then they get to work from home one day a month or something like that. So I mean, we've kind of got stuff like that, but I just think that going forward, I mean, I feel like jobs should give you the option, like you said, because like people want to experience that's kind of social environment, which I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just the option would be nice. Work 3 days from home, 2 days of work, or vice
Yeah,
versa, or something like that. Just give people options.
that's what Alicia does. She spends, I think she works 2 days from home normally, and then goes in on the other 3 days. I think she really likes it.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. I've liked. I mean, I've only done 2 days so far, but it's definitely really cool being able to just pop up, um, go upstairs, grab a drink, or
Right.
whatever. It's super convenient.
Do you think you're more easily distracted at home? So I mean, I guess you have your own office, so you can
No
just kind
more
of.
than I would at work. I mean, if I'm at work and between a call, like I'll pull my phone up and check some news or something. But it never really like hinders me from getting stuff done. And same thing here. I
Yeah.
mean, Brittany had joked Friday because we were doing a web seminar because we're learning how to do some stuff for our commercial team, and they're just because they're backed up or whatever with everything going on. So we were learning how to do stuff to help them. She's like, "Well, you didn't play Animal Crossing while I was like, "Nah, I was gonna be a good employee and actually." But it's
Actually
cool because
pay
like on my
attention.
because we're still supposed to follow like our general schedule, you know, 2 15-minute breaks, hour lunch, of course, all that good stuff. But it's cool, like on like a break, I can just spin my chair and pull Animal Crossing up and play it for a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's cool. But yeah, week's been pretty cool. What kind of games you been playing? What's been
Well,
going on in the gamer world?
man, it's been 98% Animal Crossing for the last week, and I've been loving it so much.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
It's like every day you have something to look forward to. I feel like because you're either a shop is opening up
Yep.
or an expansion on your house is being built or someone's coming into town. So there's always something to look forward to. And I feel like that's what people really need right now is just something, just even if it's something tiny, just something to look forward to on a daily basis. Um, so I've been playing a ton of Animal Crossing, and I downloaded the demo for Bravely Default 2. And
Did you complete it?
no, I haven't completed. It's like mad hard, man. That's
Yeah, well, they
really
said
difficult.
that the difficulty is like spiked for the demo.
Yeah,
How do you like it?
I really like it. So I obviously liked the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I really like this one. I feel like I need to get into it more, kind of learn more about like the different, I don't know, different aspects of the game because I feel like the menus are kind of confusing and everything's not really explained super well.
Mm-hmm.
But the game looks gorgeous. Like the character models
Mm-hmm.
themselves, like even the enemies, like when you see the enemies from behind, when it's like gearing up for the battle,
Yeah,
they look almost photorealistic in a sense.
yeah, it's a
I don't know
very
if you paid
very
attention to it, but they look really good. And then I feel like when you're in the overworld, it could use like a zoom button
mm-hmm.
so you could see a little closer, especially when you're in the town,
Mm-hmm.
like the initial town. Um, I'm trying to think of what other improvements I feel like the game could use because they want you to provide feedback
Yeah,
for the game before they release it.
yeah. So I played I downloaded it on Thursday after the direct, and then I played about 5 minutes and stopped. So I haven't played anymore. It was kind of late at night when I started playing it, so
Mhm.
I just wasn't in the mood for like an RPG style game. So I need to go back and actually like play it proper. Because
So you didn't get into any battles or
I
anything?
got into the first battle, and after I won, I was like, nah, I'm good. So I'll have to go back and play it again and experience the full demo. But I just was not in the mood. Like I just powered it up, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
play
was
the
kind of in
demo.
the same mood. Like I wasn't in the mood to grind
Yeah.
and do RPG stuff. I just wanted to get back to Animal Crossing. Like
Just start
honestly.
chopping and shaking some trees.
Yeah, I mean, just living the simple
So
life.
good.
Shaking some trees, hitting some rocks.
Yeah.
Have you had an experience with Spider Island yet?
No, I really want to go to like the Spider Island. I heard it's like super scary.
So
The
I
spiders
found
are like,
they're
the
freaky,
tarantulas,
man.
man, are terrifying.
So I found it last night. I just
So
randomly,
is it random? Like you buy the
I
ticket or whatever?
yeah, it's random.
Dang, okay.
So mine was just, it was obviously an island, and then it was this area kind of surrounded by a river that was going around, or a pond that was going around it. So
Mm-hmm.
just like a moat, like a
Yeah.
mini island in the middle. And I think there were like 4 spiders on there at once, and every time you move down the screen and move up, there will be another spider.
Oh wow.
So like I filled up my inventory with spiders and sold
God, you
them.
made a lot of money, didn't you?
But then oh yeah, I was able to pay off my debt and buy a new expansion to my house. Um,
You-
but what I
Is that
also learned,
are you on? So you've already for your expansions. You've already what expansion you're on? Because I paid off the initial one, and then I got a new one, and it was like 198,000 bells or something for like the second expansion you get. Or no, it's the first expansion, I think.
yeah. So
Yep.
I paid off. I got the 198,000 paid off,
Okay.
and then I have 2 additional rooms.
Oh, cool.
I think my current debt is like 500,000,
Dang.
something.
Tom Nook,
It's a lot, man. He's
he gets you.
put me in the hole.
Yeah, I just unlocked um what's her name? Mabel came into town and set up shop.
Nice.
Herv came to town, or Hurry. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Everyone calls him like Herbie, but he wants to be called Herb or something like that.
Wait, what does he do?
he he he's like uh this dog or whatever, but he's like a hippie, and he
Okay,
tells
yeah.
you to come to his island, and you can, I guess, do photo modes or something.
Mm-hmm.
I checked it out for a second, but so he came in, and I unlocked I've got my first island person, or no, I think I got 2 people that have lived on my island now. I've got all their houses set up and stuff, so I'm waiting on one more to come. So I'll
Nice.
probably be here tomorrow. And I unlocked the fencing, which is cool. So I spent like an hour today, like putting up the fence and like putting flowers and stuff everywhere. And it's crazy because as soon as you get flowers up, like there's so much bugs that come.
Yes,
Like, I
it looks
unlocked like
amazing.
the mantis. There's like another mantis one. I think it's pink or whatever. Like the stink bug I got, the bee. So there was like so much stuff that just by planting the flowers, like they came and are like always there. So that was pretty cool.
And you have the ladder now too?
Yes, yeah. Well, I think I told you that someone came into my island and gave me the ladder, but I also unlocked it as well.
Gotcha.
So I'm that far in the story, I guess.
Nice. So I'm at the point where Tom Nook is expanding his tent to a building.
Okay, cool.
I think I'm like maybe a day ahead of you.
Yeah. Well, I also did not play it all yesterday, so I missed a day. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm loving it. It's quite good.
And if you want to make your own Spider Island, so I read this on IGN.
Yeah.
And I did it and it worked. But just go to a random island.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that it can support insect or bug life.
Yeah.
Just make sure you can see like a bug or something.
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to do is chop down every tree and dig up all the stumps so bugs can't spawn on the stumps. And then you pick every flower. You don't have to dig up every flower, but just like hand pick every flower. And I think that's it. Just put all of your inventory like on the beach, and then just run around. So what that does is it limits the opportunity for other bugs to spawn.
Yeah.
So you're more likely to find a spider. So
That's
if you
pretty
just
cool.
run back and forth, chances are you're going to find a spider within like
Oh
a
wow.
minute or two. So I did that and I was able to fill my inventory with spiders.
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm about to try
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Now, is there? I'm assuming there's like multiple types of spiders too, because I think I've only ever seen the tarantula and I think one more other spider.
Well, there's the spider that comes out of the tree when you shake it.
Oh, see, I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay. I think that's the only one I've seen besides the tarantula.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
I think, yeah, I think
But they're
those
worth a
are,
lot. They're like 8,000 bells or something like that, or something.
yeah,
So that's pretty awesome.
yeah. I'm still trying to get the last fish you can get in March because after March they don't show up anymore.
Oh wow.
So I think there's one or two that I still haven't got yet.
Is there a list of the ones?
There's a list, yeah. You can
Okay.
just I think you can Google it. But I know sturgeon. Do you have a sturgeon? Do you remember getting a sturgeon?
Maybe.
I think you can only get it in the like the upper region of your island,
Yeah. I
but
don't
that's
know.
one of the ones at the end of March.
I caught like an angler looking fish the other day, which is pretty cool.
The football fish.
Yeah, that one. That was cool.
That one's awesome.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you gotten a shark yet?
No,
No.
I've gotten a blue malin.
I think I
I
got that
think
one as well.
it's like it's like pretty big.
Yeah, yeah. I think I've gotten that one. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it.
Like I can't exactly pinpoint why it's so much fun because you're just doing chores
So
pretty much.
what I like about it is like I got really into Stardew Valley, but with Stardew, there's a sense of like urgency because everything it's the days last like 20 minutes, so um there's like a sense of urgency that you have to get stuff done
Mhm.
quickly. With this game, it's just at your own pace.
Yeah, whenever you want.
And there's always stuff to do out, even after you shake all the trees and you can go to another island or something if you need to
Mhm.
with the Nook Miles or whatever. So I mean, there's always stuff that you can do, and it's pretty cool. And as you start unlocking things, you can obviously once you get to like terraforming and stuff, like that's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But like I also really never cared about like my character, how he looks, or like designing anything. But I really am
Yeah.
into like making it look good.
Yeah, every time I get like new clothes, I'm like, ooh, how's
Yeah.
this go? Yeah, I mean,
Well, Curly gave me a wrestling uniform. I've been rocking that, like the one piece.
yeah. Little leotard, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
So it's been fun. But
Have
what
you?
else? Oh, good.
Sorry, one more question on Animal Crossing, then we can move on.
I do have a couple
Um,
gripes, but we'll get to that.
okay. So you have the store, right? You have the store unlocked,
Nook's Cranny.
Nook's Cranny.
Yeah, I got that.
So do you know about the turnips?
Yes.
Okay. So what I didn't realize, I know I can't remember her name, but she comes every Sunday
Hmm.
to sell turnips, and you have a week to sell them back to Tommy or Timmy
Yeah.
for either a profit or a loss because I think the price changes twice every day,
Okay.
and you have to sell them within that week or it'll go bad. So you're basically just playing like a turnip stock market.
That's pretty cool. No, I know.
so
I haven't looked into that yet, so I actually didn't know about that. That's pretty
so
cool.
I was really excited to buy some today, but I logged on after 12 o'clock and I didn't realize this, but she only shows up from 5 a.m. to noon. So
Oh wow.
if you're trying to do you have to log on Sunday between 5 a.m. and 12 p.m.
This game.
Very specific.
Um, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like that. And then you have like the item of the day that you can make and make
The hot item.
stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's funny because like every time you go in there, they're like right up on you, like
They
trying to
follow you
sell
around
you
the
stuff. I'm
room.
like, back up. So I started just like putting everything in a little box outside to sell.
Mhm.
If I didn't need the money immediately, because like every time I go in there, just like, what do you need?
Well, I think you don't get the full price if you put them in the box.
Well, I know for the hot items you don't.
For the hot items, you don't?
Yeah,
Okay. But for all the other ones?
I think it's the same price.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Because the shop closes at 10, so it's like if you need to sell, you can use that. But the only thing I really say that's like negative is I really wish that when you are crafting stuff, you can craft more than one thing at the same time, like the same item multiple times if you have the material, because it's really annoying. I mean, the animation of him building isn't super long or anything.
And you can speed it up too by pressing A.
Yeah, but that's a little annoying.
It's like, yeah, because the other day I was making a bunch of uh, dressers or something because they were the hot item of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I was making like 8 of them, and I couldn't just mass produce them. I had to individually go in and make each one. So that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, hopefully they update that.
I also wish that your equipment didn't take up inventory space.
Yes, gosh, yeah.
But I know you unlock more inventory space.
Yeah,
more than
I've unlocked. I think I purchased it in the ATM or whatever, for more inventory space.
I think there's one more after that.
One more, okay.
So you'll get
that's
4
a little
rows.
annoying. I wish you had separate inventory for that. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, but I mean, those are obviously small.
Oh yeah,
small things.
Yeah,
in the grand scheme of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's so freaking good. I love it.
I don't remember New Leaf being this robust in any way. Like I remember only being able to play like maybe 30 minutes to an hour max a day. Maybe
before you ran out of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't craft. I think this is the first time there's been crafting in Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
what did you do before that?
I don't know. I don't like. I didn't get into the last one, so I don't know, man. But yeah, it's just really, it's like I said before, just trying to make your house look good and like even like everything outside. I even have like closer to like the beach. There's like this big rock area. I set up like a little camp spot for that for people. So
I think I was like either gifted or unlocked a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
So in my yard, I put a wheelbarrow out and I dug a hole right in front of it to make it look like I was doing yard work.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I want to, once I start unlocking more stuff, like I want to be able to like put a sign or something up, like right at the entrance to the island when you come on the airplane for people, or like maybe do like some sort of maze or something. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool.
So you can make like I think you can unlock tiles and you can design this tile. So I made a welcome mat that I put on my door. I think you can redeem it with Nook Miles, but it's just customization option or something. You might have to talk to Tom Nook. Yeah, there's a lot of random stuff.
But yeah, and I'm Crossing. It's quite good. What else? What else you been playing?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah.
What about you?
So I downloaded this game. It's on sale right now on the Switch shop. It's called Conduct Together. It's a train game. So it's kind of like in the style of Overcooked, where you kind of go through level to level and you have to get enough points or whatever to, go to the next level. But it's really cool and it's super simple. So you control a train or multiple trains, just depending on the level. But you have to get, and it's color coded. So you have to get like the red people to the red stop. That's it. And there's blue and there's also yellow. So you just have to get them to their next stop and you get points for it. But when you have multiple trains, you have to stop them from colliding into each other. So as the levels get harder, there's more trains and stuff. And it's multiplayer too. So it's co-op. So it's really cool. And like you control you can stop the trains or you can do it in slow motion.
Okay.
But it's really funny watching them like crash because like if you're not paying attention and you can change the tracks so they go in different directions. Well, not different directions, but like you can make it split off to a different section of the track. You can't go backward. You can't make the train go backwards. It always has to go forwards. But you can pause it. You can pause one train, have the other train go, or you can like slow time down. But it's a really cool game. I think it's like $1 right now or something like that on the Switch shop. But it's really good, and I want to try it with multiplayer.
And do you design the rail system?
No, it's all like set up. It's already set up for you.
Okay.
but there's like multiple stops and stuff, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I played it
That's
for a
pretty
little
cool.
bit. Kellen
Yeah, I'll have
loves
to get it.
watching it because he loves trains,
Oh, I'm sure he had a
and
blast watching it.
Kellen loves Animal Crossing too.
Does
He
he
will
really?
sit there and watch me like fish and stuff, and
I bet he gets pretty pumped up when you catch fish.
oh yeah, yeah. Every time he sees like a little silhouette in the water, he's like fish. He's like he calls it a bish, a bish. Then like every time a spider comes up, he's like a spider. So it's he loves like that because like that and I don't know if it's just like the art style or whatever, but that and Zelda Link's Awakening he was super into.
It's got to be the art style.
Yeah, because like even every time like I'd use a bomb, like he'd always go boom.
Because it's super.
It's just super cartoony.
Cartoony, yeah.
But yeah, that's been fun. He'll usually come up and sit in the chair with me and watch.
That's so cute.
Other than that, so last night, Kaylee was playing Halo, and then I got on,
Nice.
Well, and I got on this morning or this afternoon, and I think I do have one more thing to talk about, but I got this message on Xbox that was like, are you for real right now? Like you must have been friends with somebody on the other team. And I responded and I was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. My daughter was playing it last night, so I guess you probably did horrible or something.
Uh-huh.
And they probably, because I've gotten a couple other messages when she's played before.
Oh no.
Like, I'm like, who cares?
Oh man, that's
you have got to be so mad if you actually take your time to message somebody. Like he was like, I'm gonna report you to Microsoft. I'm like,
are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god,
for being a kid.
Yeah, well, no, this is like before I responded, but
well, yeah.
But they were like, I'm gonna report you. You must have been friends with. You were cheating. I'm like, whatever. But I did try the Resident Evil beta for the Project Resistance.
For the multiplayer.
Yeah, for the multiplayer. Have you played the demo yet?
No, not
Still
yet.
haven't played it, man. No. I tried the I don't know if there wasn't a lot of people playing, but it seemed like it was a really it was really tough to find a match. I ended up playing one match, so I played as the survivors.
Okay.
And it walks you through like a short tutorial, but so you're a survivor and you have to, one of the levels you had to go find key cards or something and escape or whatever. We ended up dying. It seems like it's really stacked in the favor of the mastermind, because I mean the zombies and so going back to like the tutorial, when you're playing the mastermind, throughout the level you can swap between like different cameras, so you can see where the survivors are at, and then you can deploy zombies, you can deploy zombie dogs, lickers, you can do like traps, like you can do like I think one of them is like a spray where it infects you with the virus and you have to find a way to heal yourself or something like that. So there you can deploy these things, and then I guess eventually you can deploy Mr. X. And
can you play as Mr. X?
Yes, you play as him.
That's pretty cool.
But he's really hard. Like he destroyed us. And he came up twice in the match we played. But yeah, it seems the one match I played, it just seems like it's in the favor of the mastermind. So I don't know how that's going to be in like the full game, but it was still pretty cool.
Nice. I feel like that's the case of a lot of the time with asymmetrical games.
Yeah.
At first, it seems like it's in favor of the one person, but eventually it all kind of.
But yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. I would like to have try to play, because you can choose, like if you want to play just the mastermind, you can do that, or you can do survivors, or you can do like random, and it just throws you in whatever.
Oh, nice.
But I could not find a mastermind match. So
that you were playing as the mastermind?
Yeah.
I bet everyone's trying to play as a mastermind.
Probably, yeah. But it is a note that for whatever reason the PS4 and PC beta wasn't working or something like that, so it's just Xbox right now. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I'll definitely try it out when the full game comes out.
Comes out this
Yeah, it is.
Friday, right?
Is it
April
Friday?
3rd.
Is it the
Yeah,
3rd?
it's this Friday. Yeah,
Oh
it's this
my god!
Friday.
I thought it was like the 11th.
No, it's this week.
Holy crap, dude! I'm ready.
So ready, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, it's it seemed like it could be pretty cool. So
Yeah, it looks. I mean, from what I've seen, it looks like it has some good potential.
yeah, and it's something different that it's not your typical Call of Duties or battle royale shooters or whatever. So it's a different kind of multiplayer experience.
I think it'll find its place.
Yeah,
in people's hearts.
yeah, and the best thing it's addition to Resident Evil 3. So
Yeah,
if it's not good, then who cares?
just play Resident Evil 3 again.
Yeah, just play Resident Evil 3. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I've been playing. I haven't played Hollow Knight in about a week. I'll probably start picking that back up this week. Now that I've gotten a little bit deeper into Animal Crossing. And then I downloaded the ARMS demo because I've never actually played ARMS.
What? You ever played ARMS?
So so with the trial or whatever for the game. So I'll probably check that out, see how that is.
Nice. It's ARMS is good. I loved what I played of it. I just fell off of it. I think around the time Splatoon came out.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes
That's how
sense.
it goes.
All right, you want to go ahead and jump into the news?
Let's get into this juicy news we got this week.
Juicy news. So we were right. Gaming with the Bros. We predicted Thursday a Nintendo Direct. So that's it. We're the best podcast in the world.
Lo and behold.
Welcome to the show, guys. So yeah, it was kind of rumored that there were supposed to be 2 in the month of March, but then they never. Normally they announce the directs. They're like, hey, tomorrow at this time we're gonna have a direct. So I was working, and I popped up on my phone at like 10 o'clock or something, and it was like new direct. Here's all the stuff. I'm like, what?
It was so weird.
So it was a direct mini. So I don't know if they've ever done something like this before, but
they have actually.
Okay, they have. Okay, I didn't know.
Back in 2018.
Okay, so I wasn't sure if they did it just because of what's going on with the virus or whatever. They did say up front that some release dates may be pushed because of the virus because they just don't know. Luckily with the game industry, with people being able to work from home, I don't know that too many games are going to be affected development wise. Now, of course, making copies of the discs can obviously
that can only happen
so
at a factory or wherever.
Exactly. So that could be, but with everything being like, I know Final Fantasy 7 remake, they can't guarantee that people are going to get like the hard copies of the game. Just because of everything that's going on. But luckily, we have digital, and for the most part, I just get everything digital anyways. So, but yeah, Nintendo Direct Mini. It was a little lackluster. I mean, we got some release dates for a couple games that look cool, but
I feel like it was missing that one thing. That one.
But yeah, they ended on Pokemon, which is
when I saw that I
not really into
rolled
Pokemon
my
anymore.
eyes.
Yeah, it was.
And they didn't even announce anything new for Pokemon. Like, no, from my understanding, it was It's like, come on, guys! Like, it was like, I don't know, Hollow Knight 2 or something.
Yeah,
or
some sort
Hollow
of
Knight Silk
gameplay or
Song.
something. Because Hollow Knight 2 was it called Silk Song?
Silk Song.
I'm so glad I played Hollow Knight because it's such a cool game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of a lackluster direct. There wasn't that big explosive news like story or whatever, like a big game that got released or like an update on the online service or something. It wasn't. So hopefully we don't have to wait till E3. I know we were talking about that over the week. But
I don't know.
Hopefully we don't have to wait till E3 to hear some more stuff. But I don't know. I feel like we need something. We need something soon.
Well, let's go through the list.
Okay.
And talk about it a little bit, and then we can kind of figure out what else could be coming this year just based off of this list.
Gotcha.
So first things first, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition was shown in a whole lot of detail and it's coming out on May 29th, 2020. Harrison, are you interested in this game?
I am. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna pick this up. I haven't played any Xenoblade games, so why not start here?
Best place to start.
Yeah. So yeah, I am interested in the game, so I'll definitely probably pick it up. Definitely probably.
I definitely might maybe pick it up, but we'll see.
But yeah, I keep saying probably. I'm gonna pick it up. There we go. Jesus.
If you're not 100% confident, just say you're not gonna get it. No, I loved
this year so far. So yeah.
yeah. I loved the second one,
Yep.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Switch. That one I thought was amazing. The story was, but gameplay was really cool, even though it took a while to get into. And I played Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I guess. Yeah, the first one. I played it on a new 3DS. New 3DS because it was an exclusive for new 3DS.
One of the two games that was an exclusive for that. That and wasn't Zelda or no, Zelda wasn't.
It was Binding of Isaac, I think.
Okay. I really like the new 3DS, but yeah, that was kind of weird.
Stupid. I think I only got like 10 hours in on the new 3DS. Just cool. For one, it just looked like butt. It looked terrible.
It did look. I think that was like the biggest complaint, that it looks like
so bad,
very muddy, I guess. Or
yeah.
So
yeah, excited.
So you gonna pick this up?
I think so.
Cool.
I think I definitely probably will. Next up, and I'm super pumped for this announcement, but 2K Games announced that BioShock Collection, Borderlands Collection, and XCOM 2 are all headed to Switch on the same day, all on May 29th.
So are you that interested in getting any of these games?
I mean, I don't know, but it's cool that they're coming.
It is cool. Like I think I'm good with Borderlands. I don't think I need to play that game anymore.
I can't imagine playing through it again.
I mean, it was really fun the first time. And BioShock, I mean, obviously, if you don't have BioShock at this point, get BioShock. All those games are, well, the best one was the first one. They're kind of in order. Like, the first one's the best, second's really good, and then
third was
Infinite was good, but I don't know, just kind of lost.
It wasn't BioShock.
No, it wasn't. Well, it fit in with the story after you played like the expansions and stuff, but yeah, it wasn't quite. I think I just really like that Rapture underwater setting for a BioShock game. But yeah, if you haven't played them, assuming that they're gonna run well on the Switch, I would definitely recommend picking those up because I've already got the BioShock collection for the Xbox. But yeah, this game, it's exciting. You're right, it is exciting that they're coming for people who haven't played it.
Depending on the price and if they release them standalone, I know they're releasing Borderlands games standalone. If they release BioShock standalone, I might pick up BioShock 2 because it's been so long since I played that. BioShock 1, I played like a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah.
But 2, it's been forever.
2 is actually really good.
Yeah, 2 is fantastic.
I don't know, man. 2
did a lot that.
It was a really cool game.
Yeah, and they did something different too.
Yeah.
Like you were playing as a Big Daddy, which was completely different than the first game where you're fighting Big Daddies. Big Daddy.
But yeah, BioShock 2 was really, really good. And Infinite was good as well, but definitely the weaker of that trilogy, I guess you'd want to call it that.
Mm-hmm. And I just half replayed through Borderlands 1, I think last year.
Yeah.
So I'm not really into the prospect of getting it again.
Yeah. Especially you just played 3. I mean,
yeah, I'm kind of over it. 3 wasn't that great, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be done with Borderlands.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. It was a great couple of games.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we really need a new BioShock.
We do. They'll probably mess it up though.
I thought they were working on one, but we haven't heard anything about it. But
BioShock 3 Back to Rapture.
Back to Rapture.
Ultimate Alliance 3 got some Shadow of Doom DLC.
I keep waiting on it to go on sale, but it never has. I really want to play this game. It looks like a lot of fun.
It does. I had a lot of fun with the first one on GameCube.
Yeah, the first two are excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to try it.
It looks really good.
It looks real good, guys.
Another game, Shinsekai Into the Depths, was announced. It's like a deep sea side-scrolling adventure.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Animal Crossing New Horizons gets a bunny update, i.e. Easter, coming April 1st, which is this week.
Yep.
And you can do a lot of stuff with eggs. Build a lot of egg stuff.
Do some egg hunting.
Talk to a guy in a bunny costume.
Hopefully, whatever it's clothing that they gave you, right?
I think so. I am so pumped for any type of clothing that comes out of Easter.
Yeah, I just want to have a little bunny ears on.
Yeah. And then Good Job was announced. And Good Job is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's out now. And it's it's an environmental puzzler. Kind of, it really reminded me of Human Fall Flat, which I love. Or kind of like I don't know, like an Overcooked type game.
Yeah.
We're getting into hijinks.
It looks very similar to Moving Out, which is the new game coming out next month.
From Team 17.
Yep, made by the Overcooked people. It looks very similar, but it's it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I definitely.
I think I'm gonna pick this up, and I'm definitely gonna get Moving Out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, really have you played the demo of Moving Out?
There's a demo?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's me, Brittany, and Kaylee played it. It was really fun.
Nice. So is it pretty similar to Overcooked in terms of?
I think they showed us 1 or 2 levels. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be like on a grid, like you were with Overcooked. But yeah, it was pretty much exactly the same.
Nice. Next up, we have Catherine Full Body coming out on July 7th, which is it a hentai game? Like what are we looking at here?
I honestly I hear a lot of people talk good things about this game. So I'm kind of I've never really seen any videos for it, but it looks like it falls in line with very. I mean, I don't know. Japanese games are weird. I don't know.
I'm gonna quote that. Japanese games are weird.
These games are. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, just with Fire Emblem, wasn't there something about face touching or something in the game?
That was a dark point in the series, yeah.
So I mean, stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I think as people that live in the USA are a little bit more. They want their social distancing. They want to be
a little bit more conservative about
that
kind of stuff.
So I don't know where we're going with this. I want to check out the trailer and see more into it, and then
I don't want to judge it too hard
and then if it's decently priced, I might check it out. Because I've heard really good things about it. So
could be good. Could be the best game of the year.
It could be. It's been remade 1,000 times too. So
could be the best quarantine game.
Yeah, could be.
Okay. All right. Next up, on to some more family-friendly stuff. Ring Fit Adventure got an update, which is kind of unexpected, but it's coming on the perfect time.
I kind of want to hear your thoughts on this. So, with everything that's been going on, this game got a boost in the sales. Do you think they planned on adding these updates to this game, or do you think they kind of saw that it was getting boosted sales and kind of wanted to add a little bit of refreshment to it?
Wave. I don't think they were planning this, because it doesn't seem too complex of a mode, because it's just it's like a rhythm game.
Yeah.
Right. With I think 17 tracks from various games. Like they have Jump Up Superstar from Mario.
So good.
Mario Odyssey. Then they have theme music from Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I don't know how you can dance to that, but by all means,
find a way.
And then they have Splatoon, which obviously has some good tunes in there.
Very very bass slappy.
Right. So to answer your question, I don't think they planned this when they first released it. I think they've probably been working on this since January, since the coronavirus started in China. I mean, I don't. There's no way of telling, but
Now, is that already out?
Yes, so that was out the day
Okay.
of the direct, and
Okay.
they also added a female voice option for Ringcon.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
is awesome.
Cool. Well,
Next up,
I think this week, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna pick it back up and play again. But
yeah, I think I might do it tomorrow morning just to check it out, get back into it, change up the workout a little bit.
yeah, add a little spice, a little variety,
A little spice.
the old workout.
This next one, I'm not too familiar with, but King's Bounty 2.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
All right, we don't have to talk about that much.
It's a it looks like, what is it, a
Tactical RPG.
tactical RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We learned what game the next Smash Ultimate Fighter is coming from, but not who it is. So the next fighter is going to be from ARMS, which is super cool. Like I'm really pumped.
I'm about it. Like I don't really play Smash like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of fell off super hard.
I did too.
With Smash. But
I
yeah,
always
it's
fall
super
off
cool.
Smash.
Like I'm just glad it's not another Fire character.
Yeah.
Dude, what if it? Gosh.
What if, like, the ultimate FU to
what
Smash
if like they did another Fire Emblem, like they just trolled the whole world?
Another sword user.
People would riot. No, but I'm super pumped. Like that's cool. Like, and there's so many characters in games that that should be in Smash Brothers. So
well, if anything, I either expected. Well, no, I wouldn't expect ARMS to come out with the initial roster because Smash was probably in development way earlier.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I did kind of expect it in the first round of additional characters.
Yeah.
Because it kind of seems like a no-brainer because the characters in ARMS, like the fighters in ARMS, are just so well suited for Smash.
Yeah.
Like you just take them and you put them on a 2D plane and you call it a day. And that's mostly all you need to do. So like there are a bunch of great characters that would be represented well in Smash. So I'm excited to see which one they pick.
Well, I think it's super smart on Nintendo's part anyways, because obviously Smash Brothers is super popular, and I don't think a lot of people played ARMS. I don't think the game sold super well. So this is a way to kind of say,
I think.
Hey, with the game trial, come check the game out, get to know these characters, and then by the time they actually announce that character, people are going to be pumped up for it.
Yeah.
So I think it's super smart to I don't understand why Nintendo doesn't do this more often. Like, just use your other games to promote, your other games. So
yeah, and Smash is just basically a big ad for all their other games.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think it's super smart, and yeah, we'll see what it is. I don't know anything about ARMS, but I'm gonna play the trial and see what's going on with it.
Play it standing up and play it with your separate Joy-Cons.
Okay.
Because you actually get like a decent workout.
Really? Yeah, I'll check it out.
Next up, we got another pretty lengthy deep dive into Bravely Default 2.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to get into it. It's a classic JRPG story with 4 crystals, finding the 4 crystals, saving the world.
Jesus, when I heard them talk about I'm like, what is with crystals? I don't understand.
Square Enix has such an affinity for crystals, and I don't know why.
So I almost bought Final Fantasy 9 on the eShop today. But I was like, no, if I'm gonna play an RPG, I need to finish Octopath. But I was just reading the description. It was like crystal. I'm like, what? Like what is the obsession with crystals?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that.
So, but yeah, it looks good. It looks beautiful. It really. So I always get Bravely Default and Octopath confused. They just look so similar.
They do.
So it looks like Octopath, but
yeah, it looks pretty similar art style wise.
Yeah,
obviously it's not like the
diorama kind of.
Yeah, it's not like full on diorama, but it's pretty close to the mark. I mean, it's from the same team that made Octopath, so
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Next up, we have, and this one I'm pretty pumped for, Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
Are you really pumped up for it?
Heck yeah, man. Okay, you got backgammon, you got air hockey, other games. I think there's...
No, it does look cool.
And this is like an official Nintendo game. Like Nintendo is publishing
Oh wow.
Clubhouse Games 51. So it's almost like we play or we party,
Mm-hmm.
but brought to the current world, brought to the mainstream.
No, yeah, it definitely looks cool. I wonder what it's gonna be priced at. Because if it's gonna be like $50, then you can just get it right out of town. Because I'm not paying it.
Well, joke's on you because it's $80.
Is it really?
No,
Oh,
I don't know.
I was like, geez, insane.
It's 51 games. $80 is a steal.
I'm excited to play Mancala. Honestly, I love that game.
Yeah, Mancala slaps.
Slaps. Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
I really want them to make a Switch Sports.
I agree, but just take every game from Wii Sports Resort, every game from Wii Sports, and every game from Wii Play / Wii Party. I can't remember if those were 2 separate games.
And make it better.
You make it better. Ping pong, sword fighting,
and make it online too.
Make it online. That's asking way too much.
That is true.
Yeah, if they get any whiff of online, it's just whoa, cancel.
Just imagine if they like announce like a Wii Sports like remaster or something, but you could only get it if you pay for the online service. That was like one of the incentives. Dude, people would buy it.
People would buy it so hard.
I'd be so excited. I'd buy it again.
I'd buy it on the Switch and buy the online service on that. So no, I'm just gonna quickly go through these next few.
Yeah.
Ninjala, which looks like Splatoon.
Oh my gosh, it does, right? Like
Holy
I almost
crap.
thought it was the same developer.
I thought it was Splatoon 3 for a second.
Yeah, like it looks cool though. It's free to play. I think it comes out in May, I think.
May 27th.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Or no, let me see.
Yeah, it comes out in May.
Yeah, May. Probably May 29th with everything else.
Right. Every other freaking game. Then we have Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer also coming.
Yeah.
Panzer Dragon remake, which looks okay. I never played the original / any of the other ones.
Looks like it looks like it's a Nintendo 64 game.
Yeah, it looks like Star Fox Zero looked like when it was first announced for the Wii U. People were like, God, this game looks like garbage.
It's like butt.
Still bought it. Then we got Trials of Mana remake.
Yep.
Coming out. Looks like a classic RPG.
Yep, there's a demo on the eShop.
Nice. And then last but least, we have Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass.
Yeah, they ended on that, man. Like, what a buzzkill.
I'm gonna be honest. I turned off the stream when they announced that.
I watched it, but
I didn't even freaking watch it.
I'm not interested in Pokemon at all.
Yeah, I've been burned one too many times.
Yeah,
I'm not getting the expansion. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting the expansions. I'm boycotting Pokemon.
It's because they didn't have all the Pokemon in the decks.
Not even that. It was just not a. It wasn't super fun.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a great Pokemon game.
Whatever.
But yeah, it just you ended on freaking Pokemon. Like what a bummer, man. Like you couldn't get like something like a little Zelda tease or
just another logo for a Metroid Prime 4. That would have been better.
Or like freaking like Metroid Prime trilogy collection announcers. Something, man.
Yeah. I mean, they got Bayonetta 3, Zelda, Metroid Prime, other stuff.
Pikmin 4. Splatoon 3.
Yeah. Come on. But I heard a rumor that this year for Nintendo is going to be really heavy on remakes and remasters. So I think we'll see more.
Give me another Zelda, baby.
Yeah. Give me like
put the
Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, Mario Sunshine. Give us the Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time bundle or something.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it again.
Yeah, I will. Nintendo, I'll buy it again.
I'll pay $100 for a remake of Ocarina of Time.
I mean, maybe if they do like a little bit like a little collection or something.
Mm-hmm. Cool. But that was it. That was it for the direct. It was. They said it was a mini, but it was. I mean, it was.
There's a lot of stuff. It was like almost a 30-minute direct. So I don't know what was mini about it, other than it being Mini boring.
Boo.
Boo.
There just wasn't a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
Like we got a lot of more information on Xenoblade Chronicles, which was good, and then Bravely Default 2. Those are the main.
Yeah, Xenoblade is kind of the biggest thing they've got going right now. Seems like.
Yeah, for this year, the biggest thing they have coming out is a remake of a 2010 Wii game, and Bravely Default 2.
Yeah,
but that's still niche in its own right.
Yeah,
both of them
definitely.
are niche. Both of them are JRPGs.
Oh yeah, super niche. So I mean, obviously they got more stuff coming. We just gotta be patient, and
it's just we're spending all of our time at home now. Like, I don't know. Give us something else.
Something. Yeah, that was it for the mini. Nier Replicant got announced. It's the remake of the original Nier from 2010. Nick, I have not played any of the Nier games.
I haven't either.
But Automata is coming to Game Pass.
Automata or something, yeah.
So I'll check it out. I heard it was really good. So
yeah, it sounds pretty amazing from what I've read and what I've heard. So I'll give it a go. Check out B2 or 2B or whatever her name is.
Yep. That's Game Pass, baby.
Yeah. Next up we have Gamestop announced they're closing 300 stores in the next fiscal year out of their 5,500 operational stores. And this is pretty in line with last year. I think they closed like 350 stores last year, something like that. So I mean, it's not a big surprise.
Yep.
But what is kind of surprising, I guess, is they had a 2% increase in sales over the recent months because of the coronavirus. So I guess people are under the impression that they're being completely quarantined, so they're going out and buying consoles. Like I've even had like messages from friends and Snapchats from friends who are now buying Switches or buying Xboxes who I never thought would buy a console.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably a big reason why they were considering themselves like essential, stores to be opened, where people can come in. Obviously, they announced last week that they were just going to do like curbside stuff,
like Best Buy is.
And you can still, obviously buy stuff online. So that was probably a big reason why they've got increased sales. Totally makes sense. I mean, people are going to be at home for a while. I mean, they just announced an extra 30 days for the stay at home for the country. Yeah. So I mean, people are at home and bored. They want to play some games, or maybe they had been thinking about getting a Switch or whatever, and now they kind of have a reason to.
It's like literally the best time to do it.
Yeah, might as well. So that makes sense. But yeah, it's a bummer for all those employees that are going to be losing their jobs, obviously, with these closures. Now, 300 out of 5,500 isn't too much. I couldn't believe they had that many stores, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, as a failing business, and especially with what's going on now, I mean, that's definitely. I don't know. I mean, I don't see GameStop being open too much longer, even with the surge of the new consoles. I don't know.
I mean, they're definitely going to hang around until then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that'll provide a probably huge boost for their sales. But we'll see. I mean, maybe this will keep them afloat for another few years.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see.
New consoles.
Yeah, they're trying to restructure and kind of, offer a different way to come in and hang out. But yeah, during these times, it's kind of difficult. But yeah, Noodle's just saying that all the switches are pretty much sold out everywhere.
Yeah,
I did go to Walmart a couple of days ago just to get some stuff, and yeah, they didn't have any switches there.
Same for me. I went to Target and there was no switches.
Yeah, because I think yesterday I told Kaylee that if she wanted to get a Switch, she could. I mean, she'd have to use her like Christmas money and stuff, but because I'm almost like tempted to get that beautiful little coral light
for Kaylee, or
no, for me, man. For me.
Oh, sorry, man. If you want it.
So, but I don't know.
Wait, so is she gonna get one?
I don't know. I said if she wanted to get it, she could, but
gotcha. Yeah. Also, kind of off topic. but we went there to try to get some free weights.
Mm.
There were none. Like,
oh yeah, I'm sure like
all out.
all exercise equipments are probably booming right now in sales.
And what's even more BS is we went online to Facebook Marketplace
Mm-hmm.
and Craigslist to look at weights.
Mm-hmm.
People
Oh.
were selling weights for $4 a pound. So like if you wanted a 20-pound weight, you would have to pay $80.
Jeez.
And I was like, what? Like, this is such bull. Like,
Oh yeah, people are
should not be able to get away with that.
no. I think that's no, I think it's illegal for necessity stuff like toilet paper and
Mm.
gas. I think you can't price gouge in like a state of emergency kind of thing. But yeah, that's
I get so pissed off when I
yeah.
saw that.
Like, and they were like, they even went to the trouble of, oh, it's $4 a pound. Like, you couldn't just say these are 80, but I guess they have to have a reason why they're $80. But that's
Right.
such crap.
So
man.
dumb.
Such crap. Luckily, I've got some, but I've only got 12 pounds. They're like 12-pound free weights.
Yeah, at least it's something.
But yeah, at least it's something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like going back to GameStop, yeah, it sucks for everybody losing their jobs. But
hopefully they can find a place in the games industry because I know probably most of them are pretty passionate about gaming. So
yeah,
I know a lot of times that's a way to get into places in the gaming industry, websites and what have you.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be tough. I mean, because obviously with consoles, I mean Target, Walmart, Best Buy, I mean those are kind of the main places. GameStop as well are kind of the main places you get consoles. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, all those other places though have, they sell other kinds of products, so they can kind of, if game sales drop, they still have like their grocery and
Yeah,
other
they're
stuff.
diversified enough.
Yeah. So with GameStop just selling video games, it's kind of tough. But yeah, that sucks, man. I used to love going to GameStop.
But yeah, it's tough times for them. I feel like they're getting hit hard.
Yeah,
Sure.
I just think, and I think with them refusing to like close, it just seems like bad messaging for general public and for employees as well. Like, not really giving a crap about your employees just to stay open. So
yeah,
that's
they were trying to hang on to that as long as they could, hang on to those profits.
Yep. So that was pretty much it in the news. Decent stuff this week.
Pretty big week in terms of Nintendo, I guess.
Yeah, it's on all Nintendo all the time, baby.
All Nintendo. So I and do you want to go ahead and get into this little question that I posed?
Yeah, we can go ahead and jump right in.
So this is definitely a relevant question for now because it's directed at the current times. But what do you think the best quarantine game would be? Like the best game to play while you're trapped in your house for days on end?
I don't know. I mean, Animal Crossing came out at literally the perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my suggestion for right now for something new. I mean, as far as like multiplayer games, maybe something like Overcooked or some kind of like silly game like that. Human Fall Flat that you can play with like the family and you can kind of laugh and stuff. But if you're wanting to play more by yourself, maybe, I don't know, Breath of the Wild, if you haven't played that. I mean,
yeah, I was thinking that too.
I mean, that's such a huge game to get lost into.
Mm-hmm.
Any sort of like JRPG would probably be pretty good. Something that you just like super meaty.
Something like a Diablo, maybe.
Diablo would be good.
That'd be pretty good. Any long games, really.
Any of the Elder Scrolls games, Fallout.
Yeah.
Something where you can just like kind of get lost into.
And then I guess some online games as well, so you could play with your friends that you're not able to see in person. So whatever they're playing, I guess Call of Duty, Warzone, Yeah,
that's kind of the big hotness right now.
Yeah.
If you haven't played Splatoon yet, play Splatoon 2 on the Switch. Really good.
It's amazing.
It's kind of a one of its kind kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else really like it.
Splatoon 1 was pretty similar, but
Yeah. But yeah, I would recommend those games. I think that's Breath of the Wild, man. Just it's so easy to get lost in that game.
I want to go back and replay it, but I want to have like a lot of time to do it.
Yeah, it's tough to yeah.
Especially when other games are coming out and like I only have so much time to play those. Like I can't dedicate it to replaying a big game again. Like I could when I was 16 or 17 years old.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that game is quite good, and hopefully we get some announcements soon about, or some more details I should say, about Breath of the Wild. I feel like they announced that game too early.
I think they did.
Was it last year's E3 they announced it?
It was either E3 or the last Direct they had. I think I can't remember. I can't remember
what E3 they announced Link's Awakening, right?
The
last.
No, that was in a Direct.
Well, but it was during E3, wasn't it? Because they did a Direct. No,
it was a Direct earlier that year.
Gotcha.
I think.
Maybe
it was
March or April last year.
I don't remember what they announced E3 last year.
It might have been Breath of the Wild too.
Yeah, I think that was.
They did like a quick little video at the very end. Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, so that was coming up on a year ago.
Yeah, and we haven't heard anything since.
But that's also the case for a bunch of other Nintendo games. Like,
yeah, they always do that. I'm more of like, I've always liked what Bethesda did with like announcing something and then it comes out that year.
Right.
So
yeah, that's a good way to do it.
But yeah, any other games you can think of?
Not really. I mean, any sim type game would be good. Just kind of taking a break from the reality that we're living in.
Stardew Valley is really good for sim wise. That game's incredible. The Sims, yeah. I would actually like if they, and again, EA is terrible about not having any of their games on the Switch.
Right.
But if they put like Sims 4 out or something on the Switch, that'd be kind of cool.
I'd buy it.
Man,
I loved Sims.
Oh yeah, Sims was great.
Back in the day.
I haven't played Sims in, I think the last time I played Sims was the Burbs or whatever.
Herbs. Sims in the City.
Herbs, that game was so good.
Did you play that on Xbox or on DS?
DS.
You played on DS? Okay, I played it on DS too.
Well, I think I played it whenever we went to the beach.
Went to the beach. Was that the same game cartridge that I had?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was playing it.
Gotcha. I don't remember much about that, but
yeah, that game was cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
But yeah, I think it's gonna do it for this show. Appreciate everyone that's been watching and stuff like that. Send us some emails, gamingwiththebros@yahoo.com.
What's your favorite quarantine game? What is your?
What are you playing right now?
Yeah, how are you escaping the current reality that we're living in?
The current reality of hell. But I mean, all things aside, it's really not that bad. I mean, it could obviously be far worse. I mean, you could still leave your house and go for walks and stuff like that. So.
Right? Yeah, you're not under actual quarantine.
Yeah.
It's just.
I think people are. I think people seem like they're freaking out a little bit too much about staying at home. I don't know. Like people are like going crazy or something like that, but
yeah,
I'm enjoying it so far. I mean,
I think people are getting more used to it. I haven't heard too much negativity on it this week.
Yeah, I mean it's a bummer. I mean, yeah, like I went to Lowe's. I tried to go to Home Depot on Friday, and they closed at 6. So I just got there right at 6, and like, sorry, we're closed. And then when I came back Saturday, and they were only allowing like 70 people in their store, so I had to wait outside for like a minute, which is not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very interesting. Like, there's less traffic. It's beautiful. Like, there's nobody out.
Nice.
It's awesome. So I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a bummer that you can't go to restaurants and sit down, but you can still get food if
That's
you
what I miss, though. I miss
want.
just sitting down at a restaurant.
Yeah, yeah, it's sitting in a restaurant or a bar or something. But
Mhm.
so yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer. But hopefully, I mean, if people just stay home
Yes,
and
stay home.
we can kind of bite this and not let it, prolong any further than it has to.
Right.
We can get back to our regular lives. But yeah, I feel like in the time being, it's nice just to kind of be at home.
Yeah, be home with the family. Take a little break, kind of.
Yep, little break.
Yeah.
Noodles, you're playing. He's playing Assassin's Creed. I'm assuming that's what AC means. I really want to check out Odyssey.
I bought it. I
Did
have
you
it on
buy
my
it?
I have it on my console. I just haven't played it
Nice.
yet. I bought it like
I
a
saw
few
like a
weeks.
video of it, like I think it was King Leonidas or something from
Mhm.
300. He's in the game, so like I don't know. It looked really cool. The videos I've seen of it.
Looks
But
sweet.
is it still on sale?
Yeah. It still is because Ubisoft extended their
Oh, they
sale
did. That's right.
to April 6th or
I
something.
might check it. I might get it then because I really
Yeah.
wanted to. Oh, he was talking about Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, I think I might pick that up and check it out. I'm surprised they haven't, other than Assassin's Creed, 3, they haven't released any of the other ones for Switch.
No, they released Black Flag and Rogue.
Oh, okay. But they haven't released the first two.
No,
That seems
just
weird.
3, 4, and Rogue.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That does seem weird. But anyways, appreciate everyone that's been listening and watching, and send us some emails and let us know what you've been playing, what your quarantine game is, or a game that you would recommend. If the ones that we didn't.
Yep.
But yeah, and we'll see you guys next week. Same time frame as usual. And
Yeah.
bye bye.
Yeah. Stay home, and stay safe.
Yeah, stay home, stay safe, all that good stuff. And don't go buy all the stuff at the stores.
Yeah,
It's
people
okay.
need toilet paper. Don't buy
Yeah.
all the toilet paper.
I haven't wiped my ass in a week.
It is real smelly up in here.
It's a real fun. All right, bye guys.
See you later.